Hold up and hold out. Idioms with phrasal verbs. American English in Minutes, lesson number 80. Hold up. Hold up has multiple uses, and this is not an exhaustive list. Exhaustive means to use all of something. Hold up often means to support something that is raised. We have a famous kids joke. Why does a fireman wear red suspenders? To hold up his pants. Usually elastic or a belt is what holds up your pants or a skirt. If you hold something up, you raise it in the air. You can hold up your hand. You can hold your head up high. You can hold up a sign. You can hold up your end of the bargain. That means to do what you promised. Is dinner ready yet? I'm starving. You said you'd wash my car if I cooked you dinner. You haven't held up your end of the bargain. I know, but I want to eat first. I'm going to hold up my end of the bargain. Hold someone up, it holds up. We hold someone up as an example. My father always holds up his grandfather as an example of a man who worked hard all his life. You might hear an old movie, song, or even a household item described as holding up well after all these years. We bought this refrigerator over 20 years ago, and it's still running. Quality appliances often hold up well for decades. If you follow court cases, you might hear, "That will never hold up in court." That means the story or evidence can't withstand scrutiny, being challenged or examined. It isn't strong enough. This is a holdup. A holdup, also called a stick-up, is a robbery. It can also be a delay. If someone says, "Sorry I'm late, I got held up," hopefully there was just a delay and not a robbery. If there was a holdup at the bank, it means a robbery. If a person gets home from work late, he might say, "I got held up at the office. My boss wouldn't stop talking." If there is a problem getting your money out of the bank, or you work at a bank and can't leave on time, it might be better to say there was a delay at the bank rather than "there was a holdup at the bank" or "I got held up at the bank." Sometimes when we're stuck in traffic, we find ourselves exclaiming, "What's the holdup?" How are you holding up? If someone is going through a difficult time, you might ask, "How are you holding up?" You want to know how the person is doing. Some people hold up well under pressure. If you're walking and your friend says, "Hey, hold up," it means please stop or wait. Sometimes you might be walking and a friend runs up behind you. "Hold up, I'll walk with you." Be careful with hold up and hold up. If a person is hiding, often from the police, we might say he's holed up in an old girlfriend's apartment. My sister is holed up in her room. She doesn't want to talk to anyone. Don't hold out on me. If you extend your hand, you're holding out your hand. Maybe you want to shake hands or to lead another person by the hand. If someone is holding out on you, the person is holding something back, keeping something from you. It might be information, or it could be something like food. "Have you got anything good to eat?" "Just what you see in the kitchen." Then person A opens a cupboard and finds a box of cookies. "You've been holding out on me." This implies person B was deliberately not mentioning the cookies. He's holding out for more money. When a person refuses an offer, usually for a job, because the offer, usually the pay, doesn't seem good enough, we might say, "He's holding out for more money." He hopes the potential employer will sweeten the deal, offer something more. Of course, this isn't always a successful bargaining technique. They might hire someone else. A holdout is a person who resists. For example, all of the other neighbors agree to sell their homes to developers, but one holdout refuses to sell. We can also hold out hope. This means that we know something is unlikely, but we haven't given up believing that it might be possible. We're holding out hope of finding a place we can afford. Hold your own. If you want to be able to hold your own in an English conversation, you'll need to use some phrasal verbs with hold. This means to handle yourself without any help, to be as successful as the others, to maintain your position and not back down. I hope this short lesson held your attention. Thank you for studying with American English in Minutes. Please check out some more short lessons on this channel.